Dr. Paul, welcome. And you've given to Indian citizens the best possible news, the fact that government has approved the rollout of these two Desi manufactured vaccines. And that's a good news, that's a good note for everyone to start the new year with. So welcome, Dr. Paul. It's great to have you with us on India Today.
Well, welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is indeed a very important day, and it makes us proud as Indians.
Dr. Paul, in that press conference done by the Director General of, in the manner in which the approvals were announced, what's not certain from the drug controller are a few questions which I hope to put to you over the next several minutes. Question number one, when does the actual vaccine rollout start? Do you have a firm date in your mind at this moment? When will the first vaccine to the first citizen of India be administered after these emergency approvals?
Well, Rahul, the most important rate limiting step or the rate limiting milestone has been achieved today, because vaccines can only be rolled out once there is a licensure. So today we have the licensure, but as you are aware, in parallel, a massive preparation has been going on. And yesterday we had a nationwide dry run, so to speak, the mock run or a rehearsal on a national scale. So the preparations have been moving pretty well. And today the licensure has been granted to the vaccines, and now it is only a matter of days, so I would say very few days, when a launch can take place. Please remember, only after the licensure does the supply picks up. The supply of vaccines has to move to the major hubs, storage hubs that we have in the country. These are about 30 plus storage hubs, and from there then the state level supply chain happens through the cold chain all through. This will start very, very soon. At the same time, last minute preparations in terms of micro planning will also begin at the points where the launch would start and the rollout will happen. So I would say it's a matter of a very few days. We are on track, and you will hear about a date very soon.
Okay, let's take the two vaccine candidates separately. I'll start with Bharat Biotech first, because lesser is known about them in the public domain. Question number one, what are the results of the efficacy clinical trials and the phase 3 trials of the Bharat Biotech vaccine? So far, those details aren't out yet, and people have questions about how efficacious and effective that vaccine really is.
Well, these details will be put out very soon, as per the practice of the DCGI system, and you will see them as they appear. But in principle, broadly, this is where we are. They have given vaccine in phase 3 to more than 22,000 individuals. Second dosing has been done to a fewer number of people, and these individuals in phase 3 trial, both in the placebo and the vaccine arms, are on follow-up. From phase 3 data, as yet, efficacy data is not available. This efficacy data would appear in time as the follow-up of the people who have been dosed is available in time to come. But remember, the reason why an emergency use licensure has been given, based on the available proceedings of the subject expert committee, are in a different light. Firstly, there is safety data which is now available on such a large number of Indians, including the phase 3 subjects, in such a large number. Safety issue is settled, more or less. It is only having minimal side effects, if at all, and very, very acceptable level. In any case, we did not expect many side effects because it's a killed virus vaccine. Number two, immunogenicity, the second criteria, has been eminently proven already. It was proven in multiple animal models which were given a challenge of the virus. They were actually exposed to live virus in a very controlled environment in our national NIV, National Institute of Virology. That proof exists, and subsequently, of course, in phase 1 and phase 2 and part phase 3, strong immunogenicity data is available. These two criteria are met. Efficacy data will come as the clinical trial, which is ongoing, reaches its endpoints in terms of events of COVID-19 infection. But remember, the reason why I believe the scientific expert group, which comprises clinicians and basic scientists and others, very eminent people, have taken this decision is in the light of one or two things. And that, I think, is a moot point that should be known to people. Firstly, a killed virus vaccine, as it exists today, this vaccine is producing immune response to multiple proteins or antigens on the surface of the virus. Let me explain what it means. Most other vaccines are targeting the S protein or parts of the S protein, the spike protein, whether it is Moderna vaccine or Pfizer, or for that matter, Covishield, or even the Sputnik vaccine. So in case there is a perturbation around that protein, as we had feared in relation to the UK variant, then these vaccines could potentially be losing efficacy. Potentially. We hope they won't. And they have not. We can authentically say, till today, there is no question about any mutant disturbing the efficacy of all the other vaccines that we are hearing about. That's a given fact. However, in the case of this vaccine, since it is picking up the immunogenicity against multiple proteins on the surface of the virus, it is unlikely, for all practical purposes, perhaps never, would actually be disturbed by mutations unless they happen in so many different ways. So it is a vaccine which, in the face of
can I ask one question, sir?
mutant variation, would still continue to work.